Hello and happy midsummer. We have made it to high noon on the wheel of the year and the summer solstice is upon us. The sun is often very hard to come by in Scotland, so I have to jump on it when it's here. And so I decided to make this video today to show you a few ways that I enjoy celebrating the summer solstice and also taking advantage of the Scottish sun while it's here. Starting on June 21st, that is our summer solstice, which is called Litha or midsummer. And this marks the longest day and the shortest night of the year. The number one thing that you can do to celebrate midsummer is to get outside, going on a picnic, going for a walk, sunbathing. These are all great ways to soak up the sun while we have it and just feel like you are in harmony with the earth around you. One of my favorite outdoor activities is hiking, but this time I wanted to hike with a bit more of a historical spin to it. So I traveled to the quiet village of Abernethy to walk the Witch's Road. Legend states that a coven of 20 witches lived near the village and would commune in a cave on the hill. Once found out, they were led along this path toward their inevitable execution. Little evidence has been found to prove this theory, but the truth can be found in the Museum of Abernethy. Due to the Scottish Witchcraft Act of 1563, many men and women were accused of witchcraft and executed. 3 such women were Elspeth Young, Margaret Matthey, and Jonette Christie. It is not known how they came to be accused, but we know they confessed to witchcraft, most likely under torture, in 1662, and were most likely hung and their bodies burnt so the devil himself could not reanimate them for his evil deeds. A short walk from the museum is the Tower of Abernethy, which displays a torture device similar to what could have been used on these women. I highly recommend borrowing the key from the museum and climbing the many steps to the top yourself to see the view. A memorial has been erected in honor of these 3 innocent women as a beautiful way to honor their lives and help us remember these were just women, not witches. One of my favorite things about summer in Scotland are the flowers. You can find a flower for every color of the rainbow. I also can't help myself when I see a patch of daisies. I have to make a daisy chain crown, and it just makes me feel like a magical midsummer fairy, and I will never stop doing it no matter how old I get. During those darker winter months, it's really hard to remember that it was ever sunny or clear. So I was thinking of a way that I could kind of capture the sunlight now to carry with me during those darker winter months. So I decided to make my own sun catchers. I love how they turned out. I just like to imagine that they're charging and filling up with sunlight and rainbows, and that when it does come to those darker winter nights, that I can hang them up in the window and be reminded of the sunlight that they carry and hang on to that excitement for the next time that summer comes around. Another ritual I do every full moon is make moon water, but the solstice is also the perfect time to do this. All you need to do is fill a jar with water and set it near a window overnight to soak up the moonlight. In the morning, I use it to brew a cup of tea with intention, and I like to save a small vial of it as well to keep until the next full moon. They say a teacup is the modern witch's cauldron. So I like to brew with intention and enjoy the sensory experience of this moonlit cup of tea. In the later summer months in Scotland, you can actually pick fruit off of the trees and the bushes. So while you're hiking, you can pick fresh strawberries or fresh blackberries, and it is some of the best fruit you'll have ever tasted. Foraging is also such a quintessential part of midsummer. Now, if you can't forage in an actual forest, as we all wish to do, the next best thing is to go to a local farm and pick whatever fruit that they have on offer. Letha is such a special time. Summer is always full of life, light, and color, and I truly feel as humans this is maybe when we're at our best. I hope some of the ideas that I've shared with you today are practices that you can adopt to celebrate your own summer solstice, and I hope you stay tuned because I have so much more that I would love to share with you. I hope you all have a blessed Letha and a merry midsummer, and I will catch you in my next one.